One thing that's been consistent about living in New Jersey is the overall consensus that it is boring. Specifically, South Jersey. The complaint that there isn't much to do runs rampant. My response to that is always that in my eyes, New Jersey has been deemed as a family state. It's homey, it's comfortable, it's versatile. So let's spend this vlog together while I show you that there is a life to be lived. Hey guys, it is later in the day. I wasn't really recording all throughout the day because I ended up going to get my braids done, or my hair done, and I got braids. So I did not record that part because it was a braider in Jersey. This is my first time going to her, and I know some people don't like people like getting styles serviced out of people's homes. So disclaimer, if you don't like that type of thing. I feel like I've been doing it all my life. Like I feel like I remember my dad taking me to a female braider that he knew, or a woman braider that he knew, and we would be right in her living room on the floor. You know what I mean? So wasn't really that big of a deal. I gotta do my edges over. Wasn't that big of a deal to me? Not really, because again, I'm kind of just used to I'm used to getting my braids done, or I'm used to getting service out of people's houses and stuff. So I had like a stitch braid a couple years ago, and honestly I've always been the type to be like, I don't really know what is my head shape gonna look like. Like I was always one of those girls. But when I got them the last time, I liked them. They weren't as like designed as this. When I got them the first time, they were literally just straight back, like literally just stitch braids. So I thought that these were cute. And again, I gotta redo my edges. This is actually a lot of edge for me personally, but I didn't see the amount of it. I didn't realize, like, I knew she was taking edges out. She did ask me. And I was even thinking to myself, like, how do braiders know? Like, braiders just assume the amount of edge for everybody, I guess. Like, it's just like a standard, it's like a standard edge look, because you know how girls just do their edges differently. So, you know, but I'm overall satisfied with the style. Let me fix it. Is my head tight? Yes. Is my scalp pulsating? Yes. I'm like, dang, girl, you know. But it's like, I typically don't have that much edge out, but I can work with it. You know what I'm saying? I usually do a middle edge here. I usually do zoom, zoom, and zoom. But she just left out zoom and zoom. And again, I didn't see her work obviously before I booked, so whatever. Like, I wasn't. Nothing can really hurt me. Like, you know, I just felt, well, that's not true at all. That's not true at all. I was trusting her hand and her, like, you know, her, what you call it, her dang it, what word am I looking for? I was trusting her expertise, basically. I'm like, okay, cool, you go ahead and do your thug thizzle. I'm a work with it. Now this side is a lot. Like this side, ooh girl, my whole sideburn is out, you know. So I do have to, I have to really try not to, like, that's a lot of hair. That is a lot of hair. That's a lot of hair. That's a lot of hair. That's a lot of hair. That is a lot of hair. Like, that could have went in the braid, you know what I mean? But overall, I really do like it. I think it's really cute. I love the little design of it. It feels very like, oh, woo! It feels, that's what I'm looking for. I feel chic, edgy, you know, fashionista. Like I feel like outside of myself a little bit because it is a style. It is like, you know, power to the people. You know, I got my braids in, you know. But yeah, I like it overall. I like it overall. I wanted to make this vlog kind of just because I wrote down that I wanted to do just like a New Jersey vlog, basically just like things that I'm doing in the area. And I'm sure you heard from the intro by now, but for the most part I just want to make these next 2 days just cute and fun, and just like taking y'all along with me while I'm off work. You know what I mean? That's the important part. Did not get a chance to paint my nails. I may have time though, actually, because I'm waiting for my best friend. She may not be ready yet, so I may have time to paint my nails really quick, just like one simple coat, and let's get dressed. Also, Leon Thomas. Okay, I know lighting is not the best, you know what I'm saying? You know, either we backlit or we gotta work what we got. Anyway, this sweatsuit I told you guys about in a couple vlogs ago. It's from a place called Suntees. They're located in like North Jersey, but I think they have an Instagram also. But for my friend's birthday, she wanted to do kind of like a WAGs theme, like, you know, we go to all go to a football game with some cute stuff. So my initial outfit was this with like a pair of little booties. And again, it is a game, so we're gonna be at like a little stadium, but it's pouring outside. So do I want to wear this in the rain? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's another, like, you know, but it's supposed to kind of give like, again, WAG inspired, like whatever we're trying. Well, we as in me, you know what I mean? I did paint my nails red. I thought I wasn't gonna have time, but I did. And I have my little star bag because we're going to a stadium, so this is just like my concert bag for the most part, because it's obviously because it's clear. I have a pair of gloves in here just in case I get chilly, and I have a pair, like a head wrap thing that I would just put like around my edges, around my ears if I get cold. I'm probably going to bring another jacket, maybe even a poncho, you know what I mean? Because do I want to be just standing out there in the rain? Not really. So we making it do what it do. I'm burning up. Oh, I did put this little chain. My best friend actually gave me this idea. I just put like a little chain under. It has like a little, well, it comes down like down there also, but it's supposed to just be like a little extra something so that I don't feel so, not really, but like chill, like, you know, like this can obviously pass for something really chill. So I don't know. If I do change my heels into like just a black Ugg, you can't blame me. But it should be fun. It should be cute. Obviously, I can't bring my camera, so I will be filming on my phone as much as I can because I'm still having storage issues. I'll see y'all later. Oh my God, it's music. Cute. I like it. Okay. Is parking free? Okay, we're taking pictures. I gotta show y'all this picture that we just took. Oh my gosh, wait. Hold on, wait. Let me show y'all this other one. Like, wait, hello?
Thanks to the other director.
Hey, give it to
You're
him.
about to see a director.
Good morning. It's the next day. I've been literally just chilling, hanging out, minding my business all morning, but I just decided to get up and make some breakfast. I'm keeping it very simple because I don't feel like it. Keeping it very simple. But today we're supposed to be going out to eat with my family. I do have to find something to wear, you know what I mean? We're going to Kitchen and Kocktails, which has been a popular location lately because they just opened a location in Philly. It's also been popular negatively. Like, it's been getting a lot of bad reviews, but mainly what I've been seeing is it's just maybe it's a little overpriced. The food is good, but maybe it's like a little bit salty. Like, I've been seeing a lot of people say like, oh, this was super salty, or this was this was that. Or I've been seeing people talk about the service being good, but like the tables are not really like established yet, or like, I guess Kitchen and Cocktails seems to be still working out some of the kinks and some of the, you know, foundational things. But we're just gonna go to vibe, because again, it just kind of opened up and we want to see like what it's like for ourselves. So we'll be doing that later. Again, I have to find something to wear. But yesterday the game was fine. We didn't stay the whole time. It's my friend's birthday today, so yesterday she was just kind of over it at one point. It was a lot going on. I feel like games can be very overstimulating, and we were all kind of feeling the same thing, but we ended up just chilling afterwards. Me and my other friend went to get something to eat, and we just were kind of like vibing out, making use of the night. We took some pictures. I'm gonna put one on the screen. So we took some pictures, as you guys saw the clip of me like walking. So we were just kind of like enjoying the rest of the night, making it just, you know, doing something, I guess, additional. I'm walking, minding my business. I'm trying to find my gate. I'm looking for 114. So my eyes going like this, because I'm looking to see where my section is. I feel a brush up against my left side. I look over, I go like this. Somebody is next to me, right? He's going towards his section also. He looks down at me. He's like, my bad, youngin'. I said, youngin'? Mind you, as a grown woman, I can tell when a man looks young. Like, I can tell when a man is a child. You know what I mean? So I was like, youngin'? Like, what the heck? So we got into like this little mini conversation as we were walking. He's like, oh, like, you're not a youngin', like, you know, basically he was just like really trying to shoot a shot. He was like, oh, my name is so and so, like, what's your name? We're literally mid walk. He shakes my hand. I said, you know, so again, very just casual. But he said, how old are you? I said, I'm grown. You know what I mean? Grown. And I ended up asking him how old he was. He was like 19. I said, boy. Oh, because he ended up asking me for my number. So I'm like, oh, child, please. First of all, I wasn't giving my number. Anyway, no matter how old you was. But it was just kind of like an interesting little engagement. We're literally just walking together having this conversation. So that was just the most random little moment, honestly, truly. But I'm gonna show you my food when it's done, and BRB. Okay, so breakfast, I made like a small little iced coffee. This was literally all I had left. And then, hold on, we have a yogurt bowl, which is just with, I have some ground flax seeds, granola, and sliced almonds. And then here we have just a mini little baby breakfast. Literally just, oh my gosh, I'm spilling stuff. Literally just eggs, cheese eggs, and turkey bacon that I slightly burnt. So we're gonna eat. Okay, bye. Hey guys, it is much later. What bag did I have? I am scrambling. Oh, sorry. I saw this comment one time where some girl was like, oh, like she was apologizing for scrambling on camera because she was like, she doesn't want to give you guys anxiety. You ever watch someone move around and they're kind of like, it's making you frantic also? That's never really happened to me per se, or not that I've noticed, but if that's happening right now, I'm sorry. Let me take a breather because I'm obviously rushing. Hold on, let me move y'all down. Okay, so this is the ootd. I'm going out to dinner with my family. Took me forever to come to an outfit. This is the result of shopping my closet, which I find myself doing more late. Like, you know, it's like, do I really need to buy something every time I know that there's something coming up? When honestly there are a million outfit pairs that you can make. I've never paired these items together ever, so it's like it's a whole new outfit essentially. So this sweater is from H&M, but I actually got it from Plato's Closet. Do you ever shop Plato's Closet? It's like a thrift store. I used to go there when I was younger, but I went there like a couple years ago because I was just like, oh, I wonder if Plato's Closet has anything like cute or something like simple like this. And it's like this cute little shape. It's ribbed and comfy. It has like this turtleneck, which I'm not the craziest about. Like, it kind of feels a little awkward. Like, look at this. It feels so awkward. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll just like tuck one of the sides to maybe make it give a little bit of something else. Like, I don't know, sometimes I'll just tuck it because it just be too much going on. This skirt is from Zara. This bag is also from Zara, and I think I got these stockings off of like Amazon. I actually meant for them to be sheer and not opaque. I think these are opaque. I actually meant for them to be sheer, but I bought the wrong ones, and then it was just like whatever. So for heels, I'm gonna do these ones from Steve Madden. Look at me getting all tangled. These from Steve Madden. Tink. Oh, sorry, tink. I know, like, I'm too far for y'all to really see, but they kind of give like a rustic, it's a mixture. They kind of give vintage rustic vibes, but I also just kind of like messed them up a little bit. But I think it kind of fits. Like, you know, I'm not mad at the scrapes because I feel like I can get away with that for this particular heel. They don't have this color anymore. I think this one was called Dillian, but every time I try to link it, I cannot find them. So I don't think they have this colorway anymore. It has like a cute little buckle situation. So, and the thing about these two, since this is like a dark metal or like a off, I don't want to say off black, but it's not silver, but it's not black. It's like a grayish color. Sometimes I don't know what jewelry to go with, but I tend to just do a silver because I don't have like a bag that matches this like gunmetal look, you know. So I'm gonna pack my bag, which shouldn't take me too long, but I was trying to be out of the house. Is there something behind me? Can y'all see something? What I'm saying? Because I was in here doing rushing and everything, but I was trying to be out of the house by a certain time because our reservation is for 6 o'clock in Philly. You know, like this time, and we're going downtown. Like, I have zero interest. I really wish y'all understood. I really wish I can get dropped off, you know. Drop me off. Drop me off. If I could have taken the train, I would have. If the place we were going to was more casual, I would have just taken the train because I don't have the time. Like, I would rather take the train. But I'm so dressed up and I'm wearing heels, like I'm not doing all that on the train. I'm sorry, I'm not. And I'm not carrying a little bag to go. This ain't New York. Like, I feel like you do stuff like that in New York. I'm not doing that. So if I have the option to drive, I'll just drive. Obviously I have to find parking, so like that's annoying, but it just kind of like is what it is. So bag is packed. The only thing about this little bag is that it's a mini bag, and what do y'all think that means? I cannot bring my camera unless I want to just hold my camera, which I guess I could do that. I don't think they're going to turn me away from my camera. I don't think so. I don't think they're going to turn me away from my camera. I hope not, because that'll be really extra. Like, y'all, please. The place is called Kitchen and Cocktails, if you guys have seen anything about it. Or you may have one in your area, because I just learned that they have like 5 other locations. I thought it was only 1 other location, but they have one in like Dallas. I think they said one in, was it Charlotte? I forgot. They got some in the other places, but I know there's one in Dallas. I did see that. I did hear that one specifically. So we're going to hurry up. I'm going to do a quick little tiki-taki of my outfit, and then I'm going to be out of the door. I'm literally a couple minutes, like, it's 4:58. I wanted to be out of the house by 5, but this video won't take that long once I prop my camera up. So let me do that, and I'll be back. Gosh, y'all, I realized I have not been giving y'all my fragrances of the night, and I feel like that should be illegal. Let me move y'all up a little bit. I feel like that should be illegal. Y'all still not that high because I moved y'all down just now. This right here, big bottle expeditiously. This was a blind buy. I got this off of Threads. This woman that I follow, she was posting, well, I actually didn't follow her at the time, but she was posting different suggestions for fragrances, and this one had like a vanilla vibe, so I blind bought it. I was like, you know what, let me just see. I want to buy like a little sampler, get into other brands outside of the like major fashion houses. So like my favorite is like Gucci Flora, and I have obviously some Mugler. Like, I wanted to try a fragrance line from a designer that I have never heard of before. So this one's called Henry Rose, and the fragrance is called Dave. If you are a vanilla girl, or if you've smelled this before, we here with it. Like, I trust you. You know what I mean? If you have this, I trust you, because this smells so good. Like, I know what you smell like if you have this. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. It's sexy, it's sultry, it's vanilla. It's like a beautiful spin on vanilla. Beautiful. Like, if I don't tell y'all nothing else, if you like vanilla, it's no way you're not gonna like this. It's just no way. Like, I'm trying not to use the whole thing. My goodness gracious, it smells so beautiful. And I'm not even the biggest vanilla girl, but this, once again, I wonder, is it gonna be backwards? Okay, Henry Rose Dave. Oh my gosh, my nails. Oh, that was a whole nother thing. Yesterday I did the quickest paint known to man, so I only did one coat, so I'm gonna go over this nail. Anyway, let me go. Y'all, review kitchen and cocktails. What should I start with first? Should I start with the good or the bad? Let's get the bad out of the way. I would say our only complaint is that the wait time is pretty long. And the waitress everyone was really nice. The waitress came over and she was kind of reassuring us, letting us know that the kitchen was just kind of backed up. So we were waiting for our drinks for a long time. The bar was backed up, so we were waiting. Like, oh no, we were waiting for our food, and then we were also waiting for our drinks. So that was really the only annoyance. For the most part, when I know that some of you guys are not in this area, South Jersey, Philly, but what I will say, a lot of the complaints for this restaurant, first of all, it's a black-owned business. So in my head, it already has a level of superiority in my head, right? But some of the complaints were just like some of the food was a little bit too salty. Another complaint was the wait time. Another complaint I've been seeing coming from different people was the tables were not wobbly. The tables were wobbly basically because what happened was they're using a table that's not mounted to the floor per se, or the tables are not sturdy. So I don't know if they're just like, I don't know I don't really know what type of tables they're using. I don't know restaurant tables, you know what I mean? But for the most part, the tables are kind of like maybe a little bit on the flimsier side than you would expect a restaurant to have. So I have been seeing people talk about the tables. But in general, like me, Morgann Flowers, my family of flowers, it's like, don't really care. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, okay, it was more of a joke that the table was like, my dad was like scooting up and he would like bump the table. Like, if anything, we just would laugh about it. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, I'm so mad that the table, like, it wasn't, I wouldn't have felt the need to include that commentary in a review. But again, everyone's different. You know what I mean? Like, people are different, so that's fine. But again, they were the main complaints that I was seeing. All the staff were really nice. They say welcome home. That's their like tagline, I guess. So when you see someone or when you're greeted by a waiter or waitress, they're like, hey, hi, welcome home. Like, you know, I think that was really cute. And again, black owned. So automatically I'm like, let's see what this is about. Wait time was long. But honestly, you know what I was thinking about? If you grab some friends that you haven't seen in a while, or just somebody you can yap with, that time kind of flies. If you're on a first date, if you're on a first date and y'all are still like getting to know each other, still like that little bit of awkwardness, and it's still like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say to this person, then it's like the time is going to feel very long. But if you're just talking and you're just chatting, I mean, you know, you do kind of start to look at the clock like, what time did we order? Like, what? Because nothing had come out at the time. So you do start to feel like, what's the hold up? Naturally. But I think that in general, you have to remember that this restaurant is still working out its nooks and crannies. Like, it's still trying to get itself together. It's still trying to get its footing. It's trying to learn. The staff are learning each other. Everyone's trying to work with each other. Like, the building is kind of big. They have an upstairs. They have like a couple different they have like 3 or 4 different little sectors you can be in outside of the bar. So it's like the restaurant is still getting its footing. And I think that in general, we as Black people sometimes can be critical of each other, right? Like, I think that we are quick to jump. And the thing that I kept saying was, everyone's trying to be the first person to review it. Everyone's trying to be the first person to jump and have an opinion and like get a viral video maybe. So like, people are just pulling at strings, or maybe they're trying to be funny, or maybe they're trying to, and again, some of them are real complaints. Like, I'm not saying that we should just be dismissing what people are saying, but in some instances, it just felt like, I feel like the good of the restaurant outweighs the bad when you think about the fact that this restaurant is just getting its footing. You can say it's kind of pricey, like maybe it's overpriced, and to some people, I didn't pay, so like, you know what I'm saying? I think our bill was like, it was 2 something, but with gratuity and taxes and stuff, it went up to like 3 something between the 3 of us. So you can expect to pay, you know, about maybe $100 per person. You can expect for it to be about that. The drinks were like $20 per drink. And that is pretty expensive when you think about it, right? But I think that this restaurant is trying to establish itself as more of a higher end restaurant. And I have no problem with that, as it is a Black owned business. And I think that we are deserving of stuff like that. You know what I mean? You ever see like, oh my gosh, this Black owned designer, like they selling they hoodies for $50. It's like, and people will respond like, you don't complain about the hoodie for $50 at another place when the material be the same. Like, you know what I mean? So I think that as this business is establishing its name, allow it to go through its motions and allow it to claim to be what it wants to be, which is again a more high-end restaurant, somewhere where you can expect to pay a price. Now, at this restaurant also, the entrees are separate from the sides. So I did see a complaint about that also, where it was like, okay, you pay for an entree, the entree might be like $20, and then, or 20 something, maybe going on 30, like between 23 and 35, depending on what it is that you're getting. But the sides were like $13. So, you know, it can be a little bit pricey, but again, I've seen it be compared to like Steak 48. Like, someone said that Steak 48 does the same thing, where you pay for your entree, and if you want a side, you pay extra. So it's just like, allow this business to establish itself as it is. This may not be a little rinky-dink, not rinky-dink, but I think that sometimes we pull each other to the standard that we set the bar low for each other. And while I think that we judge each other, and deep down in our hearts, I think it's really because we know what we are capable of. Like, we know that we are capable of being the top notch, the best at everything. We are capable of not having any of these issues. So when we are critiquing each other, I like to think of it as, we know that we can do better, and we know that like we might need to get better tables. You know what I mean? Like, we know that we can throw these suggestions out, and we ultimately mean well by them. I would like to think that about at least most Black people. Like, sometimes it does feel, I gotta stop playing with my hair, I'm sorry. Some of it does feel a little nitpicky to me. Sometimes, like, somebody was like, oh, like, I lifted up the tablecloth and saw it was just a little rinky-dink table. Would I have lifted up the tablecloth? Not really. Like, I just don't, like, I don't care that much. I don't know. And again, some of them are real complaints. I do think that people have a right to figure out where they want to spend their money. Perfectly fine. But overall, I think that we should give each other a little bit more grace in a lot of situations, and this is one of them. The food was great. Like, we had no complaints. We had no complaints about the food. Once the food came out, we was grumpy. Like, I had fried catfish and grits, and it had like a little sauce on it. Great. I'm taking it to work tomorrow, right? And then we also had my dad, I'm trying to think across the table. My dad had fries. He had the deviled eggs, which we all were kind of like tasting. I only had one of them, but it was good. Someone said that the food was salty. I don't think it was salty. They didn't skip on the seasoning, but I don't think it was overly salty to the point where I'm like I need some water. Like, ooh, like, you know, it wasn't anything like that. It was flavored for sure. What else did we have at the table? We had cornbread. My dad had mac and cheese. My dad had yams. My sister had salmon. My sister also had mac and cheese, and mac and cheese was good. And people were saying, oh, the yams felt like they were canned yams. Like, you know, they would be canned yams. And maybe, I don't know. I would prefer I do like a cut one. You know what I mean? Like, cut the skin off of them and cut them up, put a little, I do like homemade yams, but they were still good. Like, they were still tasty to me. It wasn't like, oh, okay, I'm a food critic, I'm gonna complain about every little thing. Like, that's just not me in general. If it's good, it's just good. But again, that's just me. Okay. I'm a little bit more lenient, I guess. I'm trying to think what else do we have at the table. We all had good drinks. I had a toasted marshmallow espresso martini that was good. I had it with tequila. My sister had a wild berry lemon drop that was good. My dad had Chardonnay. Like we had the boiled oysters. They were good. My dad was saying they may have been a little bit too charred, but I think that they were perfect because I don't like slimy slurpy oysters. Like I don't like that. Like the texture be getting me sometimes. Like it could be like good as far as taste goes, but they were probably the best oysters I've ever had as someone who doesn't really care for the slippery slimy vibe of it all. But I think it's very much so worth the visit if you are in the area. I was saying like we can't allow the negative reviews because I feel like we've been getting so many negative reviews, and I think that a lot of people are just trying to like, I feel like they're just trying to have something to say. I'm sorry, I do. But we didn't allow those reviews to make us cancel our reservation. We wanted to go see for ourselves, and I'm definitely happy that we did because it was worth it. It was really good to us. Not even just to me. We all enjoyed our food, and we all took our food home. Like, okay, cool. We all taking it to work tomorrow. So we enjoyed our time. So yeah, that's my rant. Again, if you are in the Philly area, I will say I suggest you try it if you haven't. And if you have, let me know. But yeah, it's Halloween. It doesn't feel like Halloween at all. Like, doesn't feel like Halloween at all. I do want to take this makeup off. It lasted pretty well. You know, I'm not mad at it. Braids still tight. But okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I literally have a spit drop left of micellar water. Like when I say it's a spit drop, so we're going to use this one, and then we're going to pair it with the Osea. This is their Ocean Wave Cleanser, but this one is good for removing makeup and stuff like that. So it looks like this. You're supposed to give it a good shake. So we're going to give it a good shake. But again, I'm going to use this one first. Luckily, like even if I didn't have micellar water, I would still be perfectly fine. I have like cleansing balms, which literally feel the same as the cleansing oil does. It kind of gives me that same vibe. It's kind of messy. Like I stopped being a makeup wipe girly a couple years ago, but everything else feels messy because obviously you're using your hands to wipe away your makeup, and I'm just like not the biggest fan of it. But I have other options I have other options. Like I'm holding on to that little baby bit, but like honestly I have like one more drop. One more drop of the micellar. Officially done now. So honestly, for the most part, my makeup is pretty much removed, but I'm still gonna just do a couple drops of the Ocean Wave Cleanser and kind of just use it as a double cleanse because I'm going to use another cleanser after this one. I just don't feel right using an oil cleanser as like my only cleanser. Also, what is this? Josie Maran. Yeah, I also have the Josie Maran oil cleanser, and I could not ever just use that by itself. Like it always has to be followed up by an actual like foaming cleanser. Like the oil I just can't. I always feel like this doesn't feel like a face wash, you know what I mean? But it does help with breaking down the makeup, obviously, you know, the oil. So, but I'm getting so many compliments on my hair. And it's so funny because I used to like be like, oh, my head shape. Like I was always one of those girls. I was like, I can't get straight backs. And then like 2, maybe 3 years ago, I decided to get them for the first time. I was like, oh, well, you know what? I'm going to try stitch braids. And I was like, getting a lot of compliments on that as well. I was like, oh, this style just fits you. This looks so cute on you. Da, 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 da. And I thought it was cute too, but you know what it was also? When people are not used to seeing you with a certain hairstyle, they probably over compliment you in general, right? Like that doesn't mean, I'm not saying it doesn't mean that it's your best look, but just off the basis of you having a new hairstyle, people will feel more inclined to compliment you. So having the stitch braids the first time didn't blow me out of the water as far as whether it still looked right. Like I think that people were also complimenting me not just because it was a new style, not just because it was the stitch braids, but also because it was a new style for me. You know what I mean? If I come to y'all and I have a jet black bust down y'all are gonna compliment me because you like the style, but also because you never see me with the style before. So like it's a mixture of things. So when I got it this time and I'm getting compliments on it too, it's like, okay, I can finally officially say that I do think that people think I look right with this hairstyle.
It was like just a little confirmation.
I do hope that was making sense. You know, I do hope y'all get what I mean. If I popped out with sister locks next week, I would get compliments on it, not because it suits me, but because people are just excited that I have a different hairstyle, you know? I think that's also the part of it too. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to my other cleanser. Well, I'm gonna wash this off and then move on. So my regular cleanser is the Superfood Kale Cleanser. I know they also came out with the mushroom one and like other kinds, but for the most part, I don't feel the child. When I be switching makeup randomly or face products randomly, it does not work in my favor all the time. I just feel like I got my skin together from switching makeup. So I'm gonna stick with this one. Okay, so my go-to toner that I've been using has been the Naturium. This is their multi bright milky toner. They sent this to me in PR, but honestly, I really love it. I feel like I always love Naturium products. They like can't really do any wrong for me. Like I always find something that I enjoy. And for the night cream, I'm just gonna use the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. So this is gonna be my nighttime baby. Sometimes I double up just to get a little bit of extra moisture or feel like I am. Who knows if no, I think it does work, because when my skin was, I had this little funny phase a couple of weeks ago where my skin felt so weird and rough and like textured, and I just was like giving myself a bunch of hydration. Like I really felt like I needed to hydrate my skin, and I was doubling up on moisturizers then. But for the most part, that's all I'm doing for tonight. I'm not doing anything extra. But I'm gonna wrap up the night so I can rub my feet together, and it's literally not even 10 o'clock yet. So we love that. I'm gonna talk to y'all next time. Hey guys, it is a new day. This morning we're just gonna go to a coffee shop. I just threw on literally anything. I'm just wearing my little Naked Fashion jeans. These are probably my favorite jeans. I love Naked Fashion. This top, I don't even know where the shirt's from. I think it's like Pretty Little Thing or something, or this might be Naked Fashion too, actually. This jacket, this little crop situation, is Pretty Little Thing also. And then my bag is JW Pay. I'm gonna put on my brown chestnut Uggs, just comfy, like that's really the vibe. And this coffee shop in particular, I've never been to before. It's called French Press. It's in Moorsetown, New Jersey, and it's supposed to be really cute and really like quaint, and it has like a little like homey feel to it. You guys will see it. So we're gonna do that today. I'm about to put a perfume on. I don't know what I'm gonna wear though, but it's going on 10 o'clock, so I'm like trying to get out of here. I'll have to work later, so I'm trying to get out of here. Move y'all back a little bit. I think. Actually, it's typically a nighttime fragrance, honestly, but we're gonna do Of the Hour. This is the Aaliyah's Face and Dossier collab. Definitely give nighttime, but it also gives fall, so I feel like it's still like appropriate. So let's get on the road.
Alleyoop.